What's going on there, black people? It seems like y'all was having a humdinger of a time. Oh God, Blue chooses to mute himself.
You muted yourself.
I did. My bad.
You muted yourself.
Shot myself. Damn.
I was gonna play the countdown and everything.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
No countdown.
Nah, I don't play that countdown. I don't play the countdown at all. What's up?
What's up?
I know somebody over here is a hater, but I don't want to say who. What up, Blue? What's going on with it?
Dre Mac, what up, man?
I'm over here trying to get my Eagles on. You know what I'm saying? Fly, Eagle, fly. You know what I'm saying?
No, shut up.
Trying to get my collection on. Somebody being a complete hater. It is beyond me.
We don't take no posers, sir.
Nah, no posers around here, though. I'm just legit. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here trying to be an Eagles fan, trying to get my collection on, trying to up my collection, and someone wanted to be a hater.
Don't be hating.
This hater that he's talking about. I know you're not talking about me.
I mean, hold on, wait a minute. Do you have a number 1 jersey on right now?
Yes, yes, I do.
Yes, you do.
Yes,
so that means you're the number 1 hater.
And that's why you froze. How about that?
We actually all froze, and I don't know why.
Maybe it's on your end.
I don't know. I'm completely froze.
Yeah, we know. We're looking at you. Completely froze.
Mika moving, I'm moving. You the only one just stuck.
I'm just saying.
I don't know what's going on.
I mean, if you weren't opposing, your internet would work.
First of all, who's the collector around here? I swear to God, it's me.
I'm not collecting anything.
Yeah, okay. What?
See, told you, internet.
He just died. He just died.
What's up, everybody?
Let's hit the chat real quick.
What's up, Ray? What's up, D Stizzle? What up, y'all?
D Stizzle said Dre was still froze like a mofo.
He was like,
just I always saw his forehead. That's all we saw. Stizzle, what it do?
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? While we're waiting on Dre to come back, welcome to the Blerd AF experience. I am your host, Mika G, along with Bluminati. And while we wait for Frozo to return, that was Dre back, y'all.
Frozone. Waiting on Frozone. Waiting on her to come back. Ain't that the truth, though?
How was your weekend, Blue?
It was all right, man. My Bills won, so I'm good. We back 500, you know what I'm saying? So I'm good. Now my family.
You already know.
I see
So,
it. I see. I
you
see.
already know
But
them
hey,
birds.
y'all, it's some holes y'all got too. It's a little
Look,
slow. It's a slow 2 weeks.
let's just be real. Like the NFL ain't NFLing right now. Like right now, like I was watching Red Zone, and normally I'm engaged. I'm watching all the games. Find myself taking micro naps while watching because it's just the NFL ain't NFLing right now.
No, it's not, man. Not.
I mean, when the Chiefs lost their first game, I knew right then and there what kind of season it was gonna be.
The NFL gods have turned their backs on us.
They rewrote the script.
Rewrote the script.
They rewrote the script, like the commercials.
Yeah, I'm with it. Let's rewrite this.
I love that the NFL is running with that joke because that was the joke last year that the NFL had a script and there was like you had to follow the script.
They had the little meme out too.
Yes.
They had like the. Yeah, I mean some shit do be looking scripted though. Some shit do be looking a little scripted. You know what I'm saying?
Was the Chiefs losing in the script though?
Yeah, I think I didn't pick them to win that first game.
I didn't pick. I didn't even like. Normally, I would pick up Patrick Mahomes in fantasy league, and I was something.
I got
like, don't do it.
I got him in fantasy, and he just been hurting my feet. Well, this past week has been all right, but he hurt my.
I mean, they barely beat the Jaguars, but you know we don't talk sports here on Blerd AF. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. So yeah, everybody knows my Eagles won. So fly Eagles fly. Birds.
Yeah. Is Dre just out for the count? Did he?
I don't know. Let's checking on him. Somebody call Dre and tell him maybe he's looking for his super suit.
His super suit, honey.
Where is my super suit?
Oh, Frozone. Man, well,
we can go ahead and get started.
We can get started.
So tonight we're gonna be discussing the Jonathan Majors, what's going on right now with him. We also gonna talk about the Aquaman trailer, even though it was just a short snippet or 30 seconds.
No, the real one.
Wait, no, the real one came out.
Yeah, they dropped the real one.
Okay, so we're gonna be talking about that one, and then we are going to give our top 5 final girls from horror movies.
Yep, from horror. So not from sci-fi, not from cartoons and shit like that. Horror.
Sci-fi can count as horror sometimes.
We're gonna count.
It depends on what it is. It depends on what movie it is. Like Alien always counts.
Alien, okay, all right. Alien counts, ladies and gentlemen.
It does. It's a sci-fi horror movie.
I'm with you. It was actually written to just be strictly horror.
Yeah, but it took place in space. Not he accidentally spilled turtle ooze on his PC.
Oh wow, they coming for you, man. They coming for you. Grace says, "Don't play it. WB ain't playing no games." I ain't worried about WB, man. They got other things they need to worry about, other than damn Blerd AF is giving them some hype, some attention.
Right.
He accidentally spilled the turtle ooze. Hey, if Dre come back mutated, you know what I'm saying? If he come back fused, looking like Baxter Stockman or something like that, we have issues. Oh man.
Yes, Predator does count too.
But Predator really okay. All right. Okay.
No, okay, so Predator. So
I'm with it.
Let's go into horror talk, okay?
I'm with it. Where we starting at? Where you want to start at?
Let's start with Jonathan Majors, because I know Dre has already talked about it, but what we got so far, Blue?
So recently, I want to pull up these pictures too. Recently, Jonathan Majors, well, actually, Insider. That's what we talked about. Insider dropped a big, huge bomb over the past couple days, with video. I think it was a couple minutes after the incident, and in that video, it shows how she was reacting and how he was reacting. He was acting like, don't fucking touch, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't touch me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He acted, like, nah, I ain't got nothing to do with you right now. You know what I'm saying? After all the bullshit you just did, am I muted?
No, I can hear you.
After all the bullshit that you've done, I ain't fucking with you right now. You know what I'm saying? And Insider has kind of been the only one who's really been on his side as far as the mainstream media.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So let me see. I'm trying to find the article real quick. You know, because some other stuff happened with Jonathan Majors too. They was trying to say he staged the fight so he could break up.
Yeah, I thought we was gonna talk about that, and that looks.
You want to talk about? I mean, we can go into that because the other stuff is kind of the same stuff we already know. With that situation, it was just kind of putting a stamp on his innocence. You know what I'm saying? Just showing, look, this is what really happened, and we just waiting on the judge to just go ahead and throw this shit out because it needs to be thrown out.
Right.
And now
where was this footage before though? Like, yeah.
His lawyer came out and said that they buried it within those 2 terabytes the last time they pushed the trial, and they gave them like 2 terabytes worth of evidence. It was buried within there. So they're also asking the judge, I forgot what they was asking the judge about, but basically saying that this should have been in discovery already. We should have already seen this video. Why is this video just now coming out? What were we, 4 or 5 months later? It might be. When was it? No, it's more than, because no, that was March, right? Was that March?
Yeah. Was it March? See March, how long it's been?
June, July. It's been a long time, man. It's been a long time. But
what's up, Mo?
Mo, what up? But let's talk about because like I said, that article just puts a stamp on everything. So we could talk about.
Sorry.
What was that?
He said the DA keeps stalling until the rider shake ends so they can see.
That's gonna happen anyway. You know, Law and Order finna have a field day with this one. You know what? I ain't going there. I ain't gonna go there.
Not Law and Order / SVU crossover though.
You right. The crossover gonna happen. I don't know why. Well, I guess it would be. I guess it would be an SVU issue. Would Law and Order be like his side of the story, and SVU be like her side of the story? And that's
like her. Yeah, SVU would be more of the sexual assault.
Yeah, that's
type
what I'm saying.
Thing. Yeah, so yeah.
Or the DV. The DV.
That too, yeah.
So that'll be a dope little crossover. I wonder who they have like playing Jonathan Majors.
You remember when they did the Rihanna Chris Brown SVU crossover?
I don't like when they do take like real life or celebrity issues and they put them little actors in. I'm like, man, come on, man.
Who would they get to play Jonathan Majors?
I don't know. Can you sue though? Like you didn't sign off for you. I mean, I guess because they remixed
it's public information. Yeah, it's public information. You can't. What you gonna do? Make them sign it? You can go make them sign a non-disclosure. Don't you use my?
I gotta get paid. But no, so the fight that happened, a lot of people were saying that it was staged or whatever. But new information came to light, I think like another day later. One of the students said that, let me see if I can share the screen. Basically said that no, it's real. This shit is real. This is what really popped off. The student said the Jonathan Majors fight was 100% real. I go to the school the fight was at. I know one of the girls who fought. It was over stupid high school stuff. Here's another angle for everyone who's saying there was no one there, no idea how TMZ got it first. So this is the other angle. Oh, is my internet trash too?
I think it's just TMZ.
And it do look a little funky. You know what I mean? It's Jonathan Majors and 2 girls, you know, high school. But they started brawling. Like there was more. From what I understand, there's more video. They show like a girl on the ground, like what's up?
I'm sorry. It's giving Beat It vibes. That's all I can say. When Michael Jackson showed up and was like,
not giving beat it vibe.
Don't fight. All right, let's dance.
I'm trying to. It was not let's dance. I think it's real because they started. The kids were clowning him, like on this post, on this Twitter post. The kids was coming in. All the kids who had saw him show up were like, "Man, this he a clown. Like he really, you know what I'm saying?" So that's why I take it as face value, like because they was going in on Jonathan Majors. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this clown ass dude showing up, and because they was clowning his hat and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it was the actual students. So I think it's real. I don't like the fact that. Salute to my homegirl, Fantastic Frankie. I don't like the way that she tried to step on my man. You know what I'm saying? Fantastic Frankie becoming sideways, and I don't like it. And you know, we discussed her before, but she came at him a little sideways, and I'm to the point now where I don't think she likes men. I allegedly, I'm gonna say that. Let me put that because she a real YouTuber. I don't want her to come after.
I was gonna say you're gonna come after our little show that I did. We're just trying to build off the ground.
Yeah, I don't want, you know.
So good.
Right. So, but I just don't. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say there was some comments from the comment section. They coming in like blood.
Oh, I wasn't even looking at them. What we need to start at?
Amari Hardwick as Jonathan Majors' character in SVU /
Easy Emmy. Nah, not Ghost. Ghost ain't. Nah, I can't see Ghost being.
Not Ghost.
Because I'm gonna just see Ghost.
Like, right. I feel like, where's Angela at this point?
That's all of us see. That's all of us see.
What's
Big
up,
Fresh in the building.
What's up? This is true still.
They would buy any real world situation. The video gamer harassment trial was beyond stupid. I didn't watch that one. They do it like when if there's a big story like this, I'm pretty sure the Johnny Depp one is in production right now. It's not in production right now because of the writer's strike. Never mind. I think it was already. I think that's in the can. They just, just
wait. They waiting. They just holding on to it. They wait till the writer's strike and they be like, boom, doom, 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 doom.
Doom, ding. You gonna have motherfucking Ice-T on that? That one where Ice-T was like, "Bro, you're gay." That shit was funny as hell. Did you watch that one?
Yeah.
Like, I just like to have sex with men from time to time, and he was like, "Bro, you're gay." That was funny, man. That was funny. Grace says TMZ is the Hollywood wing of the CIA. I believe that. Look, the way they be getting shit, 1,000%.
And how fast they get it. Like, it'd be like, how? How did y'all do that?
They just got drones in the sky, satellite footage and shit. Like, TMZ be on it, man. He still says at first glance it looks scripted like a G.I. Joe PSA.
It did. That's exactly how I said. No, kids, you don't want to fight. Don't do that. You want to be friends. And that's the Jonathan Majors way.
G.I. Joe. D Stizzle says agreed on Frankie. Yeah, man. And the crazy thing is I'm a fan of hers. I think she put out good content, but then she veer left. And you be like, oh, that's some cringy ass shit. Like some of her shit just be cringy. And a lot of people I'm not saying don't stand on your principles, but some people who have those, those views, those viewpoints, more power to them, but they don't even, you can't even talk to them. You know what I'm saying? And like if you read through her like I quit commenting because I thought first she would engage and now she just don't even engage. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or when she does engage, it's just totally on some, you can't have a conversation with her. So it is what it is though. Making good so much, all you had to do was go get us something to eat.
She's like, you didn't even bring me back my burger. That's mad now.
They was down the street from Roscoe's. She was like, damn, you didn't even make it to Roscoe's, man. I'm trying to get that Obama meal, man. What's going on? Shout out to Roscoe. Man, that Obama meal be slapping. And knowing is half the battle. See, I'm glad all y'all watched G.I. Joe them PSAs at the end, man. I'm glad. JMs don't be fighting in these streets, kids. Thanks. Now
yeah,
we know. And
No
knowing it has to be not GI bro. He said GI. No, he said GI bro. GI bro. There he goes.
No, there he's not.
No, he's not. He ain't ready yet. Okay, there he goes.
Frozo.
Boy, this thing is raggedy, boy. When you go and buy DSL with the AOL subscription, this is what you get.
Wait, now you got the DSL AOL subscription with the CD that came in the mail.
Yeah. Oh, I had to reset my CD 5 times before this worked.
Good gracious of life. No, we were just talking Jonathan Majors and the GI Bro experience that he had with the kids at the drive-through restaurant.
You can't do that. You can't even be a good Samaritan nowadays without somebody roasting you.
I mean,
the kids was roasting him.
Yeah, the kids. I would have killed him for that hat too, though. He showed up looking like
he was like, say.
I mean, he had the same hat. He had the same hat that Martin and Eddie had in life when they was working on. When they was working on the.
What was what's his name? Jabberjaw and the Junkyard Gang.
Yeah, I know Jabberjaw.
Cox Fat Albert.
Look, it don't help that he dressed like he's still a freedom fighter. I'm just saying, don't help. It doesn't help, okay?
I mean, he did go to court with that burlap sack jacket.
What? That was wild.
But you know what?
Like,
he was dressed like he's about to go to a march.
No, it's crazy. He pulled a burlap suit out of a burlap sack and put it on. That was
like, this clean right here. This clean. This gonna give me.
But if you notice that Jonathan is different. Let's be real. Jonathan's a different type of cat. Even when they was interviewing him, that's what I did on my thing. When they was interviewing him the day that all of that happened, he seemed like he has that awkward nervousness that you know what I mean. You if you look at him, he doesn't look like he has an awkward nervousness, but he does. It was like I was just trying to help. It was like I really didn't want to do this, but I was really trying to help. Now y'all all in my business.
I think he knew he was gonna get murdered. I think he knew he was gonna get killed, but I think he's a genuine dude. So he did.
I will give him that. Like, yes, did it look like it was a stage? Yes, Thizzle. Yes, did it look like it was a stage GI Bro moment? Yes, it did. But you know, I believe that he genuinely stepped in.
Jonathan Major just like he about to ease on down the road.
I hate y'all. This is why you can't go nowhere.
See, this is why I love Stizzle, because he get it. He always get it. Because I said say.
Yeah, he got that. Yeah. I mean, it does look like when he popped out the car and he put his hands up, all I was waiting for is, you can't win.
No, y'all need to chill. Y'all gotta chill. No, because when he first stepped up to him and kind of gave that, that like Michael Jackson and beat it, he was like, no, you don't want to fight. You don't want to fight either. I just waiting for them to start dancing. That's all that was.
I mean, he looked like something off of Breaking, like he about to pop lock or something. You know what I'm saying? Just look like, you know what I'm saying?
But you see, this is the thing. So a lot of people was like nobody talks like that. But I'm like, this is Hollywood high school. They are not inner city kids. They are
not at all.
Completely. So while the girl was filming on her laptop at Hollywood High, I could see that. It ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, they was like, "Oh, she's filming on the laptop." Yeah, she got. That's what she.
Yeah, because her mom and daddy got money. Okay.
Yeah, walk around with a laptop.
And you know what I'm saying, because they were on break. You know what I'm saying? They were on lunch. Yeah, In and Out is there because they're in Hollywood. You can get it In and Out. You
right across the school.
Exactly. You don't. How many high schools in the inner city is next to a fast food restaurant? I can say probably none. Because half of them kids are gonna get robbed. You know what I mean? Or gonna rob the McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? If they was broke, so now they ain't gonna do it.
Ain't no
what he put?
No stopping.
These sisters over here doing the electric boogaloo right now. Talking about
like
you know that movie you was doing with the high knees? Yeah. These sisters over there practicing. So
he is in the mirror, looking like ozone.
I can't.
They like Turbo L.
I can't.
These sisters are gonna pull out that magic broom.
I'm mad. All three of us did it at the same time. We all did it at the same
time. These sisters are gonna be like, "Why the joke's on me now? What the fuck? Why is fuck me? Why?" Oh shit! But nah, the only thing is that I seen the multiple angles because those kids were filming. It's multiple angles. It was most definitely real. You know what I'm saying? Great laughing.
This shit funny.
Well,
y'all
it is funny. Y'all wildin'. But you know what I'm saying? It's just like he's just only thing I feel is that he's getting a bad rap. And he's really just trying just to be himself. And he's just he's a Yale. Not just like I mean if he went to like Howard, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, this dude went to
Yale on a theater, you know what I'm saying? Like he's a
theater nerd, man.
Yeah, I'm a theater nerd, but I'm not.
But no. He a theater nerd. He like you're a theater nerd when you go on scholarship. You know what I'm saying?
I did go. Hey, hold on, wait a minute, hold up.
You went on scholarship to Yale?
K-State? No, not to Yale.
Exactly. It's got to be Yale.
Yeah.
I'm talking Yale.
Yeah, I was yelling, you know what I mean? I was like, "Hey, what up?" You know what I'm saying? Hey, let me get a taco. But it wasn't no YALE Yale. I was just hollering.
Yeah, man. Now this is
so yeah.
All right, let's get off the Jonathan Major train because we could crack jokes.
Well, somebody said he looked like a train conductor, so I guess we got.
Stop! I was gonna say.
He did.
He's trying to run away
like
freedom. I got it.
Hold on, wait a minute. He didn't start wearing that hat until he did Lovecraft Country. That's when he started wearing that hat afterwards.
I mean, he embodied his character, so now he's forever stuck as that character. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Rip Shabba-Doo, man.
Start breaking after breaking one. RP Shabba. Yeah.
Shabba-Doo was a cool dude. Shabba-Doo. I got a Shabba-Doo store. I ain't never meet him, but he used to answer.
You dance? I was about to say, did you
dance?
I
didn't. He was in the back. If you pause it, you can see Blue back in the. You can see in the background.
I was right next to Van Damme when they was in at Venice. Shabba-Doo was like on it. You know, he was on Instagram. This was like right before COVID hit. So I had found him on Instagram because I like breaking. I like both of them. They the corniest, cheesiest movies, but them shits is classic to me. So I was like, damn, this motherfucking Ozone. So he would talk back, like he would actually, you know what I'm saying? And he would and he would tell stories like of what was going on back in it. Like he would send long fucking posts and shit like that and talk to you. So salute the Shabba-Doo, man, and it was just out of the blue. Like 1 minute he was talking, the next day he was gone. Like that's just how. You know what I'm saying? So salute and rest in peace to Shabba-Doo, man.
Shabba-Doo.
Yep.
All right. What's next on the agenda since I'm all late? Since I got my AOL subscription back. I tried to hit y'all up on Messenger, but y'all didn't message me back.
Nah, son.
I tried to hit you on Yahoo. Exactly. I tried to hit you on Ask Jeeves.
Right.
I tried to hit you on.
You didn't go through Black Planet.
No,
I tried. I didn't get my login right.
I forgot my password. I know my login, but I don't remember the password. And the email address that I used was not. It's not. I don't have an email address no more. So I'm sorry.
So none of y'all could have paged me.
Nope.
Nah, I ain't got your new number.
Nah, yeah.
And my brick phone died.
Oh shit.
And they ain't had no quarters for the phone booth outside.
I'm just saying that would have had to walk another block to get to another phone
booth. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Y'all got excuses today. But
I can't. No. Well, the real thing is I can't use the phone while on the internet. You know that. You know better than that.
Right. Like we on the internet right now. I can't use the house phone. That means I gotta leave the house.
You can go. You can go on your rotary phone because it doesn't. That part doesn't use the internet because the way the dial is, you just pull it back. You know what I'm saying? Let it rotate. Pull it
It
back.
don't work like that.
It's
still connected to the phone line.
As soon as I pick up, it'll cut me off.
Exactly. As soon as I pick up the phone, it'll be like, oh, and then I'm frozen like you.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So as soon as you pick up, you're like, Mama, I told you get off that phone. Hurry up, get off that phone. All right, Mama, I got to stop. I'll stop.
Stupid. All right. Moving on. We're going to talk about Aquaman.
No. Aquaman.
So new trailer dropped.
Y'all want me to pull up that trailer or
full trailer?
The full trailer dropped or just that teaser trailer?
Blue said full trailer drop.
What?
It played Sunday.
Wasn't that last night? Yeah, wasn't it last night?
Yeah, it was last night. I think it played
during Sunday Night Football.
I didn't watch that.
It's okay. We know.
I was at what?
You had to recover from almost losing to the Jaguars. It's okay.
What? Almost doing what?
Eh.
We led the whole way through. I mean,
barely.
Barely. We won by
8. Hold on.
We won by 8. Hey, victory is a victory.
Exactly. Wasn't you clowning me because we only won by 5 against the Patriots?
I didn't clown anything. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. For what I understand, I'm trying to be a Philly fan. After what I saw,
you know what, y'all just shut up.
I just say it. I want to be.
Shut up before I make your internet stop working.
You probably did. You probably sabotaged me.
All right, we ready? Do we want to make it smaller, bigger?
He said don't play Aquaman. He said don't play Aquaman.
All right, let's play because I haven't seen this. I only seen
Graven telling me not to play because
and still agreed.
All right, well let's do it.
Let's do it.
I know what is going. Is WB going ham on people or something?
They are.
Are we boycotting WB? Hashtag boycott WB. What's going on?
Is that
so? Trust me, I know. Actually, I like that trailer. I like Yaya, you know what I'm saying, being the black main antagonist in the movie. You know what I mean? I mean, it looks amazing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to see that. It looks good.
Yeah.
You Nika want to see it for something else. Nasty.
I know.
Freak.
Just saying. That's the only reason why I want to go see Candyman.
Can we stay professional here, people? Can we?
That was professional.
It was professionally nasty.
Y'all the one that's insinuating that's the reason why I want to go see it. Maybe I just want to go see a badass villain.
Yeah, How was that last Candyman? Yeah, because I was gonna say
that last Candyman was trash, y'all. It was trash. I was just saying. I only watched it because.
Because what?
Because he was in it.
Because who?
Hi. Yeah.
Just the word Aqua Baby sounds. That sounds. Boy, my baby got that aqua. If you don't understand.
What you want right there? That Aqua Baby.
Boy, that's Aqua Baby right there. Give me some of that Aqua Baby.
That Aqua Baby. Oh man.
But his name is Aqua Baby. He does get murdered. I find that out. Somebody spilled the beans on that one because I ain't no Aquaman fan. But I was going on somebody's YouTube channel and they was like, spoiler, the kid dies. You know what I mean? So
Aquaman is actually a dope character. Real powerful. What's that? My mom loves her some Jason Momoa.
I love me some Jason Momoa too.
I bet you do.
I'm just saying. Now I have a reason to really go see this movie.
So
did you go to see the last Fast and Furious?
Do what?
Did you watch the last Fast and the Furious with Jason Momoa?
Absolutely. Well, I could just watch the trailers and be happy.
I bet. Nasty. Look at that boy with his water.
That's what they call an Aqua Baby.
That boy did have a water. It was like, I don't like talking about nobody baby, but I'm done making kids. You can't talk no
that
more.
Was AI, man. That was AI and CGI, man. That's what
that was real. That was real waterhead ass baby.
Waterhead ass boy.
I mean, it was holding him like, nah.
Now the trailer did look good. The bad thing, DC just. Because it's gonna be a good. The thing is, it's gonna be a good movie. Like I think you said, or I think it was you who said Blue Beetle was good, and
Yeah,
Blue Beetle was
you know
Blue
what I'm
Beetle
saying?
was
Like you
good.
got these good movies, but they killed the. Why do I need to go see this movie if you're reboot? You know what I'm saying? If you reboot shit, I don't need to go see Blue Beetle or even this. You know what I mean? So I just don't. I don't think it's gonna be.
I do understand what you're saying. Even though that WB can make they can make their money back. They're gonna make their money back in streaming. Look what The Little Mermaid did on streaming. Oh, Disney made a lot of money. You know what I mean?
It was, but see, hold on, let's get it right though. Not in America, not streaming in America, streaming overseas.
It don't even she under the sea overseas.
It matters though. To me, it matters.
They got money. They got some money. But just like Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle goes on streaming. You're gonna have more audience be able to see it. That Latino audience can be able to see it a lot more in different countries. And that word of mouth is almost like how you watch a movie. Like we talk about Killer Clowns from Outer Space. We know Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Remake it.
It's a B-rated movie, right? Because it was a B-rated movie, but it's a cult classic.
Might have been Z-rated.
It probably was, but it's that one considered a cult classic. So a lot of these films now we're gonna see and be like, it can live on. It can live on. So that's the way I'm looking at it.
1,000%. The thing is,
the initial box office is gonna take a hit.
Right. But their path forward is so convoluted and crazy. This shit is like the Marvel multiverse, the way that WB is presenting their shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you like? James Gunn coming in. What's that?
Kept the reboot quiet. It's Aquaman 2.
Yeah, they should have.
I'm loving that we're just calling this Aquaman, and that's what
Aquaman 2, man. Aquaman. Now I agree, Ray. Yeah. They should have kept it. They should have kept this on the low. Kept the reboot. Kept everything. Or since you've announced it, what are you doing with Aquaman? Is Aquaman going forward? Is Blue? You know what I'm saying? Like James Gunn needs to come out and start really, or send somebody, a lackey, to come out and really, you know what I'm saying? Talk about this shit.
So do you guys think that it was a mistake for James Gunn to give his initial plan for the DCU prior to these movies coming out, or should he have waited until these movies came out?
Yep.
I think he should have waited.
Yeah,
he should have waited because it's killing. It killed Black Adam. It killed Shazam 2. It's just killing everything that's coming.
But if I'm not mistaken, didn't Warner Brothers Discovery buy them out first, and they already have these movies in slate? So it's not really they're not financially responsible for it. It was part of the buyout, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes and no. He won't be. He's not responsible for what's going on with
the Warner Brothers Discovery
movies, right? Yeah, his name isn't on it, right?
Right. What I'm talking about is those movies were made under the old regime, right? We're talking about Warner Brothers, Time Warner, or Discovery.
What's his name? I can't remember who was the head at the time, but
yeah, they were made. So I think the financial responsibility was part of that buyout. So they're not even. Because it's part of that buyout, I don't even think they're looking at the financial gain. It's just like, let's get rid of the old stuff and then start new. So if you look at it, they probably wanted James Gunn to go ahead and announce your new plans and all of that, so they could be able to, to take that financial is not on them.
I can double dip, right? Yeah. So if James Gunn would have waited, I could have made. Yeah. Let's say everything was.
I don't want
to call it a tax write-off, but was paid for already through the buyout, right?
Yeah.
Now everything that I do can be damn near net positive.
True.
You see what I'm saying? Everything I do now should or could have the potential to be net positive. If James Gunn, when it came out, and said anything, maybe we wouldn't have got 500 or 600 million, but I could have broke even. You see what I'm saying? Or made a little bit of 1 million, 2 million, hell, 10 million. What was The Rock trying to say? Hey, we made $6 million. You know what I'm saying? The Rock was trying to say we made
that movie was not good. And that's the other flip side about that. There's good parts of The Flash, but as a totality, The Flash is not that good. The Shazam 2 is not that good at all. I don't like Shazam 2 at all. I
didn't waste my time watching it.
I watched it and I was so upset at myself.
I didn't like the first one.
I personally like the first one. because I like the dynamic and the story that they told. That second one,
it felt 90s to me.
yeah, and I would take that 90s from what they did in Shazam 1 over what they did with the 90s in Black Adam and what
Black Adam did feel 90s. Yep.
Yeah, and whatever they did in Shazam 2 and whatever the hell they were doing in the Flash. The Flash had good elements, but man, as a totality, the movie's bad. So I think what surprised me about Blue Beetle, self-contained story. Did
you run what D Stizzle just said about James feeling himself too much? Like, yeah, that's perfect.
But personally, I think that if, say for instance, Aquaman 2, because I know there's a lot of bad press that came out from the screenings of Aquaman 2. Let's say they fix those screenings. I mean, they fix those issues. They come out, word of mouth comes out. Hey, Aquaman 2 is actually badass. Y'all need to go see that. Word of mouth always trumps everything, and more people will start falling in. Kind of like this is the reason why the Dark Knight is held the way that it is, because word of mouth. It wasn't really the internet; it was word of mouth. My cousin even come in like, "Yo, you got to go see the Dark Knight, man! It was dope." So that's the way that I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I follow you on that, but the way to get, especially with what's going on now with DC, is the way to get the word of mouth is to have a big opening weekend. It's to have some buzz behind yourself. Yeah. Remember, we're going from $1 billion movie to this shit might not even make any money.
600 million, 600 million.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at it from the accounting business part of it. Like, this shit was supposed to come out last year or a year before, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was supposed to come out last year.
Holding on to the movie for a year, that cost you money. Now I gotta market it, but I'm hearing they're not gonna market it as much as
like they did the Flash.
Right, they just gonna drop it, which is cool. That one trailer is all you're gonna get, I guarantee you.
And that's fine.
Don't give away no more of the movie.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
And they're probably going. But they're probably going to do one because they do that. That trailer's going to play. That particular trailer probably going to play until November, and then they're going to have one final trailer a month before the movie come out. You can ride on that final trailer before that. I think they learned from what happened with the Flash and the bad press with the Flash. Everybody's talking about, it's the greatest comic book movie of all time. No, the hell it wasn't. I don't know what. I want whatever y'all guys had in that pipe. What you said? What?
The greatest
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, 1990. Shout out to Mika G.
We know.
Yeah.
Shout out to me. Shout out to Mika G for the script.
That's right.
For the script. You know what I mean? But yeah,
that's okay. I'm about to take my talents to Hollywood. Y'all playing.
Yeah, he does need to come back as Lobo. Yeah. He need to come
back. They
need
to just let the dude who play Orm be Aquaman.
Yeah, Aquaman, because he looks like Aquaman. Blonde hair, blue eyed as Aquaman. It's hard to tell you. Short haircut, yeah.
They said, damn your version of Aquaman. You getting Jason Momoa.
Right.
And see what Gray is saying, that's the issue too. You waiting on Joker 2, which is not going. I'm gonna just let y'all know it's not gonna be good. That movie, you have one of those. Huh?
You said Joker 2 is going. You think Joker 2 is going to flop?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to work. I don't think it's going to work.
Here we go.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to work. I think Joker worked because it was fresh, it was new, it was, you know what I'm saying? Now you're trying to reinvent or bring something back that shouldn't be brought back. That was a time capsule.
It really was. That was one of the rare movies where I had no idea what was really happening. It was very good, very, very methodical as far as like a brain teaser, like what you seeing is real. So if they bring that element back, but they bring a little deeper meaning to it, I mean, it could be, but I'm not gonna lie.
What else can you do with that? Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, where else is that? They trying to do the musical aspect of it. Where else can you go from Joker 1 to Joker 2? Really? I mean, I know you added Lady Gaga, but there's really nothing. You gave us everything. Like you shot your load that first movie.
Ski.
Now you trying to double back, and she like, nah, I'm good.
He said it, Meek. I can't help it. I can't help what comes out of my mouth. Jeez, don't look like that. Have hope in me. Have hope.
I'm mad at both of y'all. I should put both of y'all in timeout.
Put us in timeout, and then the
Batman. By myself.
I think the Batman 2 is gonna be good. I like the Batman. I'm still not sold on Twilight Man as Batman. He's not, because
he's dark.
I actually like Robert Pattinson as this version of Batman because he's more detective. And I don't know if you ever played the Telltale Batman games.
Yeah, I have.
That's who he reminds me of that Telltale Batman.
They get boring, man.
They do. I mean, it's a lot of.
I feel like he's not a bad Batman. He just don't keep my. I was, you know what I'm saying, like
he doesn't tickle your fancy, sir.
Yeah, he don't tickle my fancy. No, the thing about the Batman was Gotham. Was how Gotham, the feel of Gotham in the Batman to me was dope. Like with the Penguin and the club.
Yeah,
and,
that was dope.
You know, that was
dope. To me, very dope.
To me, that's what I got from that, which is it's still dope. But and then Superman Legacy. He said they got to go 3 for 3. They not going 3 for 3. The Batman 2 gonna work because it's Batman. Batman gonna work. The Joker 2, I don't know. I really don't know. It's not gonna hit that $1 billion like it did. I know that. Superman Legacy. We ain't got a trailer. All we know is what's his name? Corn Swat. Him and Superman. That's all we know.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all.
Well, they got the Lois Lane too. So.
Oh yeah, in the Lois Lane.
Yeah, in the Lois Lane. Other than that, I don't know.
Don't know. We don't have what's going on. He got a flesh. I don't want him to get ahead of himself and think that he has to put this crazy universe together. He needs to going back to that, looking at Marvel and the formula that they did. Not that he needs to bite off of them, but they hit you with Iron Man, then they hit you with Iron Man 2. I ain't even gonna count the Hulk, even though the Hulk was in there. But Iron Man 2, and then Captain America. What was after Captain America? Iron Man 2, Captain America.
Captain America, Thor.
I'm sorry, Thor.
Yeah.
Thor, then Thor Dark World.
No, you had the Avengers. Because Captain America was the.
Yeah, you're right.
Because it was Iron Man 2.
The Avengers.
Iron Man, let me take that back. Iron Man, Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, and then you had Captain America, then you had the Avengers movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they need to look at making they need to make, if Superman's gonna be the guy, they need to make sure and concentrate on Superman like what they did with Iron Man. Concentrate on Superman and let everything else fall into place. That's how I see it.
Okay. So are we looking forward to Aquaman or no?
I'm looking forward to Aquaman.
Aquaman.
You know,
I'm telling you,
I'm looking forward to it too.
I bet you are, you freak. Nasty.
I'm trying to get wet.
Oh man.
Yeah. I did Telltale games, especially The Walking Dead. I played it's the Batman games for me, and you know how many times I ain't got people blown up but making the wrong decisions.
See, I'm an Arkham Batman guy, man. That's my game, the Arkham game.
Still on.
I'm mad at that.
Not wet.
I'm mad at that.
Oh,
this is
man,
Batman at 24/7. Now I do agree with him on this. Gray, I'm 1,000% with you. He's an awesome Batman, but damn, his Bruce Wayne is sad as shit.
I mean, when you be never mind.
No, you know who's the perfect? Okay, Batman Master of the Phantasm was a perfect mix of Batman and Bruce Wayne. Perfect mix.
But
so if you ever see that,
just wants justice.
Well, okay, so
he's too gung ho in that.
Yeah, he's way too gung ho
in that.
In the Batman, which to me, that's the best Batman movie ever. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Batman Master of the Phantasm, the best Batman movie ever. It showed the dynamic. It showed the dynamic of Bruce Wayne trying to fit into society, trying to be like the lover, and even though he has this pain from his family dying, and they show a lot of that intimate moment of him at the gravesite talking to his parents and fighting that duality of him being Batman and him being Bruce Wayne. And then he finally found love in that, and it just goes haywire. That movie is so good. To be a cartoon.
The thing is, remember, this is early Batman. So he would be way more Bruce Wayne than Batman.
Bruce Wayne, exactly. That's why I was like, he is really he's a fucked up Batman, boy. He's
He need therapy. He need therapy. That's
at this point, he just
right.
fucking psycho. At this point, like
he need therapy. I mean, that's what they've said. Like, what if Batman is, or Bruce Wayne is the crazy one, and he just created these. I got a
comic. I got a comic, a Batman black comic that literally at the end he's in Arkham.
That's what
he doesn't know if he's really Batman or he's really crazy.
What was that? White Knight? Was it White Knight? Is that the one where he was?
That's always been the theory that Bruce Wayne has, like, he literally lost his mind, so he created this sect. He created this alter. Yeah, he created like
all the characters.
Yeah, everything is created in his mind, so he's not even really fighting all of these villains from Arkham. He's just he's actually locked up in Arkham right now, and he's nuts.
You know what, Dre? I take that back. I think it was an Elseworlds. He was locked up in Arkham, and it's a cellmate. You know what I'm saying? They had different, and those are all the people that he had made up in his mind that he was fighting, but they were all patients.
Right. Right. So that's been the long running thing, is that we're actually trapped in Bruce Wayne's mind, like watching him fight all of these patients that are locked up in Arkham with him, and he's giving them all individual names.
Hey, what did Bruce say in Batman 1989? You want nuts? Let's get nuts. Let's get nuts.
Your ass is crazy. That's why.
He nuts.
All right. With that being said, yes, we are looking forward to Aquaman, whatever y'all say it.
Aquaman. Come on.
So we're going to move on, because
skinny black man. That's my demo, man. Come on, man. Put it in your pocket. It's a tape.
Why he beat Ludacris up on both movies, man? He beat Ludacris up on that.
The John Henry movie.
No, not John Henry. Damn, I forgot Ludacris and John. No, it was the other movie that had Sandra Bullock and all them in it. Crash. Yeah, I forgot he's in Crash. Yeah, he beat him up in Crash. Damn, that was the
same.
You know
who ain't in Crash?
Aquaman
and our final girl.
Let's get to it, Mika.
All right, so because we are leading into spooky season, because spooky season gets pushed further and further back, because Halloween Horror Nights just started at the beginning of September, so they're no longer starting in October anymore. But we're gonna get into our top 5 final girls, and we're gonna start with 5,
man. Oh, y'all start with me. Man, what's your
5 female protagonists, right?
Right.
Yeah. 5 female. 5 female. 5 female. 5 female people. Shit. I had my list good. Hold on. Let me find my list again. Okay. I want to start with Sydney. I'm going to start with Sydney from Scream. Got to start with Sydney from Scream. That's it.
Okay. Sydney Prescott from Scream. Got it. Okay. No. This is your top 5. Go ahead.
For obvious reasons. Then I will go. Since you said Alien is in there,
counts.
I will go Ripley at 4. Nancy at 3.
Okay.
Shit, this way it gets hard. At right here. Shit. 2, I want to give it to Laurie. I give it to Laurie.
Laurie Strode
from Halloween.
Okay.
Yep. And 1, just to fuck everybody up.
Jesus, here we go.
Why you laughing? Just to fuck everybody up. Nah, hold on. Wait. Come back to me for one.
Dre, what you got?
Come back to me for one. Come back to me for one.
Hold on. Okay. In horror, let me see. The first one I will pick is what's her Lord have mercy. What's her name from Halloween?
Laurie Strode.
Yeah.
Laurie Strode.
Yeah. Then then Nancy, of course, obvious because she was in First Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay.
I would also, I will also give. God, this is hard.
This hard.
Jeez. The little girl from Child's Play 3.
What?
Ain't it the little girl from Child's Play 3?
There is no little girl in Child's Play 3.
No,
they were at a military school.
Is that 2?
Yeah.
2 is 2. Oh, my bad.
And she wasn't even. Was that a little girl? Because that was a grown teenager. It's a grown teenager.
I mean,
hold on, wait, hold on, Dre.
Was she really grown? 2 had the girl, right? 2 was the girl.
2.
No,
yeah.
It couldn't have been 2. Andy ended up in the little warehouse.
No, because remember in part 2, Andy ended up in a foster home. There was a teenage girl that was in the home with him.
Yeah.
And she survived. That she's the final girl.
Okay, all right. That's whack, Drake.
That's whack. Got him.
How is that whack?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah. This is where it gets difficult because man,
them last 2 is hard.
I can't pick whatchamacallit again. The prom night. Jesus.
Oh, you gonna pick Jamie Lee twice?
Yeah.
She's the ultimate final girl.
And prom night, and then shit. I will. God, I don't want to pick her. But Jada Pinkett in Demon Knight. Then
you got me. I was just about to say that at one.
Yeah, I didn't.
Now y'all got the same number 1. Yep. Oh, that's so cute. Cute.
Yep.
Actually, she would be my number 1. It's my girl. From Nightmare on Elm Street. She's always been my favorite.
Oh, Nancy?
Nancy's my girl. Nancy was beating the shit out of Nancy could take it no more.
Did I say that, Blue? Did I say that? I said Nancy was giving Freddie them hands. She was like,
Hey, I don't blame her. Honorable mention for me. Sarah Connor Terminator.
Oh, you can't take my number 5.
Oh, that was your 5?
Oh, y'all did do. I forgot y'all did sci-fi too.
Yes.
Yeah, Mika opened the door for that. My bad. Go ahead, Mika. That's your 5.
Number 5. Sarah Connor was my number 5. Julie James from I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, because that's Sarah. What's her name?
Not Sarah.
Sarah Jessica Parker. Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with obviously my 3 and 4 is gonna be Laurie Strode and actually no, my 3 is Laurie Strode. Now number 2 is Jada Pinkett Smith's character from Demon Knight, and then my number 1 is Nancy.
Yeah,
Nancy put the paws on him.
Nancy was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm tired of him. Yeah.
We got good lists though, other than Dre's Child's Play. I don't know
where that came from.
Look, did she survive?
You could have said anybody. You could have said Sidney Prescott, but we would have gave you that. You said the girl from Child's Play 2. No, she don't count.
Yeah. She don't count though.
No, because she's not the final girl. She just so happened to be in this. She's almost like a Gail Weathers.
And they try to give Gail Weathers as the final. I'm like, she can't be no final girl. Sydney is the final girl.
Only reason why I'm giving her on that list because when she came back in Chucky as an adult, her and Andy came back and was giving Chucky that business, and then that was the end of them. So that was the end of their characters.
And even though I got an honorable mention, even though nobody really cares for the movies that she was in the Nightmare on Elm Street that she was in, Alice from 4 and 5.
Okay, yeah, 4 and 5.
Yeah, even though she's okay. Her character was to me is Nancy Light. That's to me who she was trying to be is Nancy.
I think that's what they was going for.
I think exactly. Like she was able.
Nancy.
The dumbest thing about the dream child was when she was like, I'm taking in all of my friends' superpowers. I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. Like when
Sydney,
did
Lori,
they get
Nancy,
superpowers?
Sarah,
But
Fit, and Q.
He said,
what that was dream.
Put it back up.
Why'd
The
you do
descent,
him
not
like
Q
that?
from Q from
He said
Juice.
Why
Q
you?
from Juice.
Hold on, no, Gray. Why
He
you
said
do that
Q
hell
from
like that?
Juice.
So Q was a whole bitch out here, is what you're trying to say.
Q from
Juice is a horror movie. Juice
Yeah.
is the
Now,
hood version of The Craft.
Okay, if
It
Juice
is.
is a horror movie, this is a horror movie behind
No,
it.
no. You have to go back and you have to compare Juice to The Craft. Four friends
It
that you know what I'm saying, and one of them goes a little mental.
Okay,
That's The Craft.
All right, so Playboy man meets a woman, she turns crazy. In
What
a
movies
horror
they compare to?
None
None of them. Okay, it's okay.
Misery.
It's okay.
Hellraiser.
Did you just say Misery? Did you
Yes,
just say
Misery.
Misery?
He said Misery.
Misery is
It's not Misery.
Misery.
Thin Line Between Love and Hate is not like Misery. Misery was a kidnapping.
Yes, it is Fatal Attraction.
Did he get kidnapped? No. The whole movie, this man was tied to a bed, y'all, with broken ankles. She was like, "Oh, you tried to escape? Black eye." Where did that happen in Thin Line Between Love and Hate?
So Marcus didn't
No.
get
I just want to know when she broke his ankles in Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
She busted him upside the head, tied him up into the chair.
No, that's just, no. If anything, just compare it to Psycho, yo.
Okay, is that not a horror movie?
See, exactly. Psycho is a horror movie.
It is a horror movie. She tied
but it's not the same as Misery.
There was no final girl in Psycho neither.
There really wasn't.
I mean, but Misery, she was just.
And technically there was two.
His mama was the final girl.
the final boss.
No, like seriously, I saw a meme. That wasn't a meme. It was a post somebody made on Instagram where they compared Juice to The Craft, and I was like, yo, that's wild. Like, yeah, I can see that.
The Craft is like, I ain't gonna lie, The Craft is actually good.
It is a good movie. It's a classic.
But that The Craft, whatever the hell that came out.
Nah, they could have kept that.
No,
they could have kept that.
Wow.
They could have kept that.
Look,
they tried too hard to tie one of the girls into like, this is her kid, and I'm like, but Nancy was locked up in a psych ward, y'all.
Somebody was busting. What they're trying to say is somebody came in there and gave her the old shabba-doo.
Gave her the old Aqua baby. Oh man.
Hold on, what did he say? What did he say?
Space Girl and Life Force.
Life Force. What was Life Force?
I don't know what Life Force is.
If you were gonna name a kid, you should have said Jamie Lloyd from the Michael Myers movies. Because she survived 4 and 5.
Because Evil died tonight.
I didn't watch those.
You didn't watch?
Wasn't she in? She was in these last 3, right?
That's what I'm saying. Right. That was the crazy part about them rebooting the Halloween series. They brought back the same actress that played Jamie in 4 and 5, and then tried to kill
her. No respect.
Actually, I think they did kill her. Spoiler alert.
Well, I ain't gotta watch it.
Is that the movie about the vampires from outer space?
I don't remember Life Force.
Look, I mean, if we want to talk about surviving a horror movie, whoever was the female sidekick for Shazam, I mean, was that Steel with Shaq, they deserve an Oscar. That
was Ray J, man.
He was.
I was gonna say what? Not you disrespecting Ray J now.
That was Ray J.
Man, it's the stupidest movie I've ever watched.
That was Brandy's little brother, man. What you talking about?
That's what we're gonna call him from here on out. That is Brandy's little brother.
Brandy's little brother.
Oh, Ray J.
Ray J was getting on my nerves in that movie because he was smarter. He was smarter.
We could be like Kobe. What is it? We could be like Kobe and Shaq. Like,
yeah, and he looked at
the like, shut up, man.
Shut up. Shut up. The movie is
why did they get Shaq? You know what? See, that's DC, man. DC fucking up. They've been fucking up since then.
Still is one of the worst. Besides
Shazam.
Dragon Ball, no. Besides Shazam and Dragon Ball,
Dragon Ball,
and Last Airbender, still takes the cake as one of the worst movies you can ever just sit down and watch as a human being.
Dragon Ball is top. That's
it's
number one.
Yeah.
When he was sliding across the damn hood of the that's Skirt. That was bad. Rosemary's Baby.
Rosemary's Baby.
No. There is no final girl in Rosemary's Baby because it basically she just gave birth to Satan, and then like nobody really. I mean, there was a few people that actually I think one person died in that movie. I think only one person died. I gotta go rewatch it. But no, if you were gonna count Rosemary's Baby, like it would have to be one of those things like they tried to kill her, but they didn't try to kill her. They was just like, hey, give birth to Satan, so we can go on with our lives. You know what? Now that I really think about it, like Rosemary's Baby was actually a great movie.
Yeah, Firestarter was good. You said Firestarter. Firestarter had was Drew Barrymore.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
which don't watch that remake. That remake was trash.
Yeah, don't watch that remake.
That remake was trash.
You know what they should have did at the end of Firestarter is have Professor X come out and be like,
now we know not to play with fire kids.
That's how she was. The goddamn.
She was a mutant. That's how she was. She was a mutant.
Jean Grey out here, man.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Have Professor X come into at the end of that movie and change the whole dynamic of that movie. It goes literally from a horror movie to super.
She like he'd have been rolling up out of nowhere and be like, "Would you like to be an X-Men?" Sure.
Hear the little thing? Yeah. Hello.
No, okay. So when me and Blue was talking about this before we got on the show. The definition of the final girl is the girl who survives everything. That means there is a group of friends, a group of people, family members, whatever the case may be. It's got to be her amongst a group of other people. And everybody has to get the axe except for her.
Ripley is probably the main one who whooped everybody on that ship. Did everybody on that ship die or?
No, everybody she was the only one that survived.
Yeah, she was the sole survivor of Alien.
Oh
no.
In the first one?
Did she save that child? In the first one? I can't remember that. Or that two.
She saved she saved nope.
She was a lone survivor.
And what's called the first one? Was she the lone survivor?
No, she was a lone survivor in the first one.
She was a lone survivor.
Mm-hmm. Because she was the only one that was in the pod when they found her in 2.
Yeah. Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
So to me, Ripley takes the cake out of everybody because Alien, they was over here, murking everybody, and she survived.
The black dude that had the one dude.
Black dude had to go.
She did save the cat. Okay, we'll say that she saved the cat.
If the cat was female, then she wasn't the final girl. Then
that part, it was a boy. It was a boy.
But yeah, I think Ripley takes the cake. I mean, even
that's what I'm saying. That's why Nancy's up there too.
Sarah Connor too.
Yeah, Sarah Connor.
Yep. I mean,
but she got saved though.
Yeah. She got saved by.
But that's how it is in most horror movies. They end up being saved by somebody else, and then that person dies, and then they're the only person left.
Yeah, because it was. He did die. What's the name? What's her name?
And he was an alien too.
Yeah, he was. I can't think of his name.
Well, he was an Aliens, not the first. He was
an Aliens. What the hell? But yeah,
that was an Alien.
Let me see. I'm trying to think any other movies where the female protagonist, the one, the main, so from start to she survived the Royal Rumble from entry 1 to
that's ultimately like that's it. That's a perfect example. Like that is a perfect example. Like surviving the Royal Rumble and you're the last person standing.
Grace from Ready or Not.
I can't say Grace from Ready or Not either because there was that. Like I said, it has to be other people that they're going after to kill as well too, and that's how the final girl works. So in Ready or Not, she was the only person that they were trying to kill.
Right. That's the thing too. Like Andy couldn't be classified as the final girl because Andy was the only person he was really after. You know what I'm saying?
So it's like watching like Nightmare on Elm Street, like the very first one. I'm not Jason, but Freddy Krueger was picking everybody off one by one, and then Nancy was like, "Hell to the no, not me."
After a dream or two, she was like, "You know what? I'm sick of this shit. I can't even take me a nap without this motherfucker coming. I'm sick of this shit."
Showing up.
She started training, and then she ended up
training montage and shit.
She said, "Oh, it's a montage. Let me set up all these light bulbs."
We need a montage.
Like Ripley and Nancy is right up there, like tied for first, because like to fight aliens that would just, you can't even see them because it's so dark.
Yep.
They just show up.
And they was coming out like child support.
Yeah, they were.
Everything goes back to child support. Lord, I can't.
That's how it happens. One day you're chilling, and next thing you know, there goes my check. I got to eat top ramen and beanie weenies this week.
But no, that's and then of course, because we are now in the era where there's no longer just a final girl, it's now final dudes, so me and Blue was looking over our list, or I was looking over a list.
Final dudes,
they have final dudes.
Final people. Yeah, they do.
So it's not just final girls anymore, it is now final guys, and none other than our guys. Inclusivity.
Yeah. 2023 is kicking our ass, man. I'm just letting you know when it comes to this word shit. It's kicking our ass, man. What you got?
Yeah, we saw there was obviously the guy from Get Out, even though it was just him. It was just him that they was after. And also Nope, a final guy and a final girl.
True. Even though that movie ended weird to me, because I'm thinking, who the hell is really the clone? It's like,
what clone? You're thinking Us.
No, is it Us? Oh yeah, I haven't seen Nope.
Yeah, you thinking Us?
Nope is the one with the alien.
Yeah.
Nope is the alien.
Yeah. That's Alien? Yeah, it was Alien.
Yeah. So final guy, final girl. Nope. Yeah. They of course chose Lupita and her whole family as the final family.
But was they? Or was it aliens?
I want to push back on what Stizzle said. Stizzle said about the descent, and we had that conversation too, Mika. She didn't survive. Okay.
She didn't. I don't think she survived. It's almost like the two guys, Childs and the dude, I can't think of his name right now, from The Thing. Like, we know they survived, but we know they died due to hypothermia. So does that really count as them surviving the movie?
Nope, they didn't. If you die before the credits roll, you didn't.
They didn't. Here's the thing: they didn't die before the credits roll. They shared a drink, and then they were just out there in the freezing cold, and so it is assumed that they died from hypothermia. Matter of fact, it has been confirmed that Charles definitely died from hypothermia, because when you played the Thing game, they find his body frozen in the snow, but they don't find the other guy's body
because he ate him.
Shut up. Yes, Aaron from Your Next was on the list too. There was a lot of people that were on the list. Like they put the girl from Ready or Not. I was like, but you can't count her because she was going to be the final girl unless they killed her, unless there was a deleted scene and she died. Then there is no final girl.
If I'm not mistaken, wasn't it a final girl in not House of a Thousand Corpses?
Yes,
the second one. It is a final girl House of the in House of a Thousand Corpses.
Yes, Brody does count.
Brody and Hooper count.
Yeah, really just Brody.
No, Hooper counts too. They both swam ashore.
They did, but Brody did all the work, so he counts.
He did all the work.
Not he did all the work.
He did.
Because if that's the case, like Brandy counts.
Brody-
as
what-
the,
what
Brandy
Brody said?
counts as the final
Brandy
girl.
Smile,
counts.
you son of a
Y'all
bitch.
does.
Smile, you son of a bitch.
Brandy
Black and white.
counts.
Yeah,
I'm
Brandy
thinking of
counts.
final. I'm thinking of final dudes. Like that was
Final
awesome.
dudes.
Like
though.
Ash from Evil Dead.
For Evil
Yep,
Dead, but
Ash
that's
from Evil
kind of a
Dead.
given though, because he's
It
No,
wasn't
because
again.
everybody-
It wasn't because
everybody
everybody
was
had
there.
to go.
Yep, everybody was there.
yeah. But I mean,
Because
he's a
the
title
spirit was
character.
picking them off.
Like,
yeah, but
He
he's the main
he became,
dude.
but he became the main dude. That
He's
first
on the
Evil
Predator
Dead.
cover.
that first Evil Dead, nobody knew that Ash was going to be. Up until then, they thought it was going to be a final girl, and it ended up being a final dude.
Yeah, remember it was a party at the cabin. Remember the first Evil Dead, it was a party at the cabin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
And the cover was it just said Evil Dead with an eye inside.
Oh yeah, in the first one, yeah, it was Ash
wasn't
versus
nobody
the
on the
Army
cover.
of Darkness is when they start putting them on the covers. You're right.
Right. Correct.
Yep,
Correct.
Corey Haim from Silver Bullet. People sleep on Silver Bullet.
Silver Bullet.
Yep. Corey
Silver
Haim.
Bullet.
I even give you Corey Feldman in the crew from Lost Boys.
Boys,
The Frog Brothers.
We'll give them that.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Final dudes. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you have to like. People get so wrapped around like the final girl that they forget about the guys that have survived, like have made it to the end of the horror movies.
What's his name? What's his name from Gremlins? He was the final dude. Him and old girl was the final dude.
No, because okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing about Gremlins. It wasn't like a group of them. You know what I'm saying? So
it was just him.
It was him and his.
They started terrorizing the little neighborhood, but it was just him.
I mean, they shot the old lady out the window, and only Strike went after him.
Die?
Remember?
But did she die though?
She
no, okay, she did.
She did. But remember,
and not all the adults survived in it. Remember?
Yeah, Tim Reed though. He's number 1 on my list as the survivor. Yeah,
he did. And he died.
He didn't die.
Pennywise did die.
Critters had a dude. Was it Critters a final dude?
Yeah, it was a final.
I thought Critters was Jennifer Aniston was the final girl in that movie.
No, Jennifer Aniston was
Leprechaun.
Critters. Yeah, that's Leprechaun. We're talking about Critters,
right?
Leprechaun.
But she's still final girl in that movie.
it was the final family. If I'm not, when the 2 alien dudes came through, the dudes that looked like they was from Finland.
Like, where do we draw the line at final family? Like everybody survived.
I think that family survived though. I think they did. I haven't watched
they did.
Critters in them.
Yeah, they did. They vaporized. Didn't I thought they vaporized the?
They blew up the house.
Right.
No, I'm tripping. They blew up the house on the end of Children of Corn, which had the dumbest ending of all time.
Anyway, not the Children of the Corn.
Yeah, that's one of the worst endings.
Was there a final girl in that? Well, which one?
Children of the Corn? I think everybody caught it.
Yeah, everybody bit the dust on that one, except for Sarah Connor, whatever her name is, because she's in that. I think she survived. Linda Hamilton. Did she survive?
Linda Hamilton.
Her and the dude survived. The dude who should have been dead, who should have got murdered the whole film because he was abusive and talking crazy, but nah, he had to live. I was rooting for him to die.
I'm gonna go back and watch these Critters movies. It was a final dude in Critter.
Just a final dude.
Yeah. Brad.
Yeah, so that's where we are right now. It's no longer actually there's been a couple of movies that have proven actually the remake of Friday the 13th where we thought the girl was gonna be the final person and it ended up not being her. She died like 15 minutes left in the movie.
Yep. Damn. God.
Didn't they do that at Saw 2 also?
I believe
it was one of the Saws where the
first Saw the guy from Princess Bride survived.
Yeah, Princess Bride. Yeah, he survived. But I'm talking
He's the
about
final dude.
It was a girl who survived at the one of the Saws too, I believe. Not the one with Marky Mark brother.
Oh, you talking about the one where the girl cut off her arm and talking about the black girl?
Yeah.
We talked about it.
Oh, okay. I missed a lot.
Black girl.
Thanks, internets.
Now we didn't talk about that today, though, did we?
No, we talked about it before we got on.
We talked about that last.
So would you count? So would you count Needy from Jennifer's Body as a final girl?
Yeah. She kind of on the line
because Jennifer was taking out everybody else, and then Needy was the one that ended up letting her meet her final.
What wasn't she like?
Final demise,
friend or some shit like that. Like
yeah, and that's why. Yeah, but she also was like, I'm about to kill this chick, and Jennifer found out, and Jennifer was like, catch these hands.
See, the only thing about the original Friday the 13th, because I know the mother was the antagonist. I mean, she was the main antagonist. Wasn't Jason? My grandma wasn't getting those hands. I'm looking for mine.
Like, my grandma got them hands on that beach, and she caught that sword to the neck.
Sword to the neck. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's true.
So but yes, that girl does count, even though she died in the second one. She died within the first 15 minutes.
15 minutes, yep. Because racist Jason had to come through.
Racist Jason. Not racist Jason. So it's funny about the Friday the 13th series is that they were trying to keep that theme going. They were trying to keep that theme going where the final girl would die in the next movie. And even when Reggie survived his movie, they was gonna kill him in the next one.
I thought they did.
Racist.
No, he wasn't in the next one. He didn't do it because something
Corey
about
was in 2 of those, right? Or Corey Feldman was in 2 Friday the 13th.
He was in the one. You talking about when he played Tommy?
For the second one, yeah, he came back.
No, he was supposed to come back for that one as the teenage version of Tommy, but he had like scheduling conflicts because he had other movies at the time.
He had to go dance with Michael Jackson and shit.
That part, I guess so. Or he was fighting vampires in California.
But Dre, you know he was like Michael Jackson out, dog. You know he was
his buddy.
No, he was supposed to come back he was supposed to come back and play Tommy, but that he had scheduling conflicts, so he didn't do that.
And he was probably on drugs, but you know.
At that time, yeah, he probably was.
And he was also fighting vampires at the same time.
River Phoenix, they was all drugged out. They was
But no, they wanted to bring back the little black kid that played Reggie because he had mentioned it in an interview that they asked him to come back for the next movie because they was gonna kill him. And I was like, damn, not y'all keeping it going.
Hey, bring him back so we can kill him.
Yeah, come on back, buddy. You know you're gonna die, right?
Mm-hmm. Make sure it's the same actor too. We gotta kill him.
Hey, okay. I have to. Yeah, Dre, can you pull up that comment right there?
Which one?
Jason's
mom got the best kill in the series, the Arrow and Kevin Bacon neck.
Yeah, she held my dude's hand like she was strong enough to hold my man's head down right here and push an arrow through the back of his neck.
Do you know how hard that is?
Strong. You know how strong she is,
and how much space is underneath a cat under a twin bed about that big.
Under a twin bed. I ain't gonna lie, that scene is awesome. I'm not gonna lie, that scene is awesome.
I watched the documentary about the making of that movie, and they showed how it was done. I was like,
yeah,
that is wild.
The practical effect for that is dope.
Well, because the tube that was the pump that was supposed to push the blood through ended up breaking, so the dude had to blow through it, and that's why it splurted like that. I was like, that's gross.
It made it more realistic, though.
It did look realistic. I was like,
and that's why that's why I'm going to collect these figures because I want to relive my childhood. I'm sorry, Mika. Did you have something to say?
Hey, poser.
I mean, haters, would you learn that?
Now all of a sudden we're horror movie fans.
Horror buff.
Look, don't let me get on my. Don't let me have to binge. But first of
all,
what
you gotta do.
I got told. First of all, I got told I need to binge 7 seasons of Star Wars Clone Wars and 4 seasons of that's the face I made. 4 seasons of Rebels, and then I'll be okay. Then I can watch
you
this
go
show.
on YouTube, man. They do the 15-minute.
I was gonna say there's a 15-minute recap.
Yep, I already did it.
Because that's what I'm doing on One Piece. They were like, man, you gotta. I'm like, nah, I'm just going here.
Nah. One Piece.
You'll never catch up with One Piece.
They calculated how long it would take. It was
27 years.
Nah, it wasn't that long. It was like 4 years or something. If you sat and watched it from all the way through. They was like, it'll be
Who's
4
gonna
years.
watch 4 years? Of
And then and also including the movies that go with it too. So
Yeah. Well, those
good luck.
movies are just.
Yeah,
Actually, they say if you really want to get into it, just watch the movies because the movies is just the seasons compressed for the most part. But
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
I'm good.
pass.
yeah, it helps out the prequels out a lot. I know, but
Talking about
man,
Clone Wars and all that, it does.
7 seasons. Think about that. There's like 24 episodes. 24 times 7 is too many goddamn episodes for me to binge. Not binge.
They are good though. Just take. I mean,
I'm going to do it, but I'm gonna have to do a season at a time, especially when it's like nothing going on. Then I'll do
be
it.
the perfect time, man.
No, Loki.
Yeah, right. I mean, might as well do it during the writer's strike.
Yeah, do it.
I'm watching Ahsoka, and then I'm getting ready for Loki, and I'm turning my brain off when I watch Loki because I'm not having any I'm not getting excited, not doing nothing. I'm turning my brain off and watching.
Yeah, that's how you got to be nowadays.
Yeah.
Sad.
So, is there anything, any horror movie? I know I went to Walmart yesterday to get some stuff from work. It's nothing but horror stuff up now.
Of course, it's spooky season.
Yeah,
it's spooky season. So the Voyage of the Demeter is on streaming now.
Yes,
I just saw it today. I was like, dang, not that it's streaming already. That means that it was trash.
The Voyage of the Santa Maria. What you say?
Everybody say it's good though.
The Voyage of the Demeter.
Everybody says I didn't get a chance to watch it because it was either that or what did I go see?
Oh, Talk to Me is on streaming too, but it's only for buying. You can't rent it just yet. So
gotta be certified. I'm certified on this MODOK, cuz.
Child together.
Not MODOK.
No, there was right now because it is spooky season. Prime Video has a whole list of horror movies that you can watch. I haven't seen Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, but apparently I heard it was stupid too. So
that's another one they doing. Horror movie.
I know Five Nights at Freddy's is coming out.
That comes out at the end of the month or end of October, I think. At the end of October. I think.
Let me see. I'm on Prime right now. Just checking to see what movies are available right now for spooky season.
It goes down.
I mean, they got Gamera on here, King Kong, Megan, Black Phone. I heard Black Phone is good.
It is good. It's good.
Ethan Hawke was like, damn. I
don't consider it a horror movie, but it's good.
Nah.
What do you consider a psychological thriller?
But it's got supernatural elements in it, though, Mickey.
I mean, yes, okay, I'll give it that. But to me, it's not really horror because it has to deal with a serial killer. So I mean, that's what most horror figures are, but still, like, it don't give those vibes.
Freddy is. Oh, Frederico.
Not Frederick. Did you just call him Frederick?
You said Frederico.
Frederico.
I was calling Frederico.
They have Halloween. They have the Halloween. I'm sounding like y'all. Halloween ends. Smile is on here. Constantine, Deep Blue Sea, Creepshow 2 is on. It's not as good as Creepshow though.
Shit.
So we got favorite Creepshow.
Creepshow 2.
Thanks for the ride, lady.
That's the best one. So Talk to Me, Insidious, The Boogeyman, The Blackening.
2019 is on there.
The Angry Black Girl and Her Monster, Haunting of the Queen Mary, The Unbinding, and those are all the new releases as far as horror movies is on Prime.
On Prime, and then if y'all want some old school stuff, they got The Invisible Man, 1941's The Wolf Man. If you like the old stuff, Dracula. Which I still think
remember the Invisible Man with
Dracula. His name wrong is Dracula.
Yeah, I do remember that. Dracula. I still think Bram Stoker's Dracula is very underrated as a
best one.
Yeah.
Better than Dracula 2000? Are you crazy?
Yeah, Bram Stoker's Dracula is deep. It's dope. It is so dope.
You talking about the one with Omar Epps in it?
Man,
if you don't sit down somewhere. I can't believe you said that, Blue. I should take your horror movie card. Hand it over.
They got all the Saws on here too. If you want to watch all the Saws, they have all of. I didn't even know it was Saw 10. I just seen the trailer.
That's what we on now. 10.
Yeah, we on 10 now. And we discussed that one.
All you need to watch is 1, 2.
All right, see, I seen one.
5.
I seen the first 4, I believe.
There's a couple that you can skip. You can skip Spiral too.
What's the one with the black dude in it? The light skinned black dude that was like it was in a barn. That was dumb. I ain't gonna lie. The one that was in the barn.
That was 7.
Yeah, that was in the barn. Stupid.
Look, they meshed together at this point.
The barn was like this. The barn was the actual machine, the intricate
machine.
And it was, it was. Yeah,
you know what other horror movie y'all could watch? Barbie.
I did watch Barbie though. Oh yeah, hey, look, I got Gary Oldman was in them.
Gary Oldman was.
Hey, look, that's why I said he gave the best. He gave the best Dracula.
The way he's like,
he's like, hey, Mina. Come on, girl.
He said the Lizzo emojis. Y'all better leave my girl free Lizzo. Leave my girl Lizzo alone.
Lizzo is free.
Yes.
Yes, LL Cool J counts as a final dude.
He does count.
He was the final dude in 2 movies.
Final dude twice.
Deep Blue Sea. They ate me. A fucking shark ate me. Drink, bitch. Samuel Jackson is my beer. Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
That's a horror movie. That's a horror movie.
So, we were supposed to. What
was that?
Remember the movie we were supposed to watch?
We didn't watch that shit.
I done forgot now. What
the Black Doll or something.
We all need to get off right now and go.
I ain't watching that. I'm telling you right now, I ain't watching it. I'm not watching it.
After we talked about it, I played a little bit. I was like, I can't watch. I don't think I
ditto. We literally got off. I started watching. I was like, yo, I can't. I won't be able to make it through this. This is horrible.
I don't even know how that got greenlit. Like, I don't even. Wow. I see why
it was like horrible.
That's what's that movie? Not Insidious. Shit. Where they had the tape in the box in the attic.
Sinister.
Sinister. That's what that shit is. That's what.
She's like, I went and bought a doll.
And I'm going. I'm gonna pluck it.
That's it. And it's crazy how it's nowhere online. Like that shit is just scrubbed from the internet. Like that's how you know it's just a bad movie. That shit is just bad.
How is Candyman 2 on here, but not the original Candyman?
They do that every season. The only way you can watch it during spooky season is either you're gonna watch it on Tubi or you're gonna pay for it.
Pay, they gonna get their money.
The original one, not the original one. The sequel always ends up being on Prime during spooky
obviously.
And then the original ends up on Tubi during spooky season, or you're gonna pay for it.
Dre, they trying to get the money to rebuild Cabrini Green, man. That's why.
I heard they tore that motherfucker down.
Oh no, it's been gentrified. Like, and that was the whole purpose of the spiritual sequel to say, hey, Cabrini Green has been gentrified, but he still exists.
My head is like a shark's fin. Oh man, stop doing that. See, you got me.
What is? Hey, this is like a history book. What is?
I love it. I can't even hold it. I love it.
It's like a history book.
Like everything we throw out, he's got it. Like he's on it. Not unless he's just like on Google the whole time he's on the show.
He ain't that. He can't be that fast. Is he that fast?
Nah, he's a little older than us, so he's on it.
He on it quick too, boy. My head is like a shark's fin.
Anything else? What else y'all got? Anything else before we sign off and call it a night?
Well, I do want to tell you, next week is a very special week. Next week.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dre gets his Red Wings.
Yeah. I get my AARP card next Tuesday. I just let you know.
It just makes you an older poser. Got it.
Older poser.
You are a hacker.
It's okay.
Hater. All I'm saying is the brother's birthday is next week. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure y'all send him mothballs to put in his closet.
Mothballs. Wow. Now that's some hating ass shit.
Okay,
I'm sorry. Make sure y'all send Ben Gay.
She coming for you, man.
And ice packs for his knees.
You know you're not that far from me, right?
No. I'm graceful in age. Okay. Just saying.
All I'm saying is the brother birthday. Y'all gotta come and celebrate. It's actually that Tuesday.
Let's celebrate.
Because next week is actually Will Smith's birthday. Next Monday. I think Will Smith and T.I. is the day before me. So yeah.
Does Blade
crazy
count?
You know these celebrities. Blade, yes, no.
As a final dude.
Blade don't count. Blade don't count.
If you would have said like Blade 2, the Blade 2 had a little bit more horror in it to me. If you were gonna say something was horror with Blade, that first one was just him.
It was
introduction.
It was an action movie. Blade 2 was more of the horror aspect.
Mm-hmm.
And then Blade Trinity was a debacle, even though it got my boy in it.
Yeah, it was a debacle.
Okay, so what Dre, you want to do something special for your birthday?
The Electric Boogaloo. In the spirit of my man Shabba-Doo.
I already told you. I mean, we could do it because I mean, y'all could dress up as Shabba.
Go get Boogaloo shrimp.
Y'all do y'all, and then I'm gonna give me a little short black wig, and then I'm gonna be like.
Nah, I'm gonna do like Carlton and Will did on Fresh Prince.
When they was
and he did the jump on it. Oh man.
You're crazy, man.
Crazy. So that's what we doing. All right, D Stizzle, you out of here. Peace.
Bye, Stizzle.
But yeah, it's a brother birthday. That's all I'm saying. It's a brother birthday. He getting a little older around here. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? A little bit finer with this wine, you know what I mean? You know, that's all I could do.
All I heard was buy me ice packs and Ben Gay.
Nah, I don't need to buy me nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Remember that day he was on here with the tooth and he
not with the tooth. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Was killing him, boy.
That tooth was killing me.
Until he went out screaming like whatever he shot up in his veins, he came back with
he shot himself up with that same shit Patrick Mahomes shot himself up with.
Came
back on 10.
That Mahomes dude.
Yep, that Dr. Wizard. Yeah, because I'm a winner. I don't know, you know, just let you know, Mika, you know, I'm a winner.
Hey, you're also a poser.
I didn't even buy it yet. See? Okay, hold up. Wait a minute.
It doesn't matter. It's a simple fact that you was like, oh, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get this right here. What you think, Mika G? I'm gonna tell you right now, you're not even a horror movie person.
But it is spooky.
No, I did say that I love 80s horror. Did I not? Have I not?
Okay, you name one, and not the obvious. Name one.
Christine.
No. Name one puppet from Puppet Master.
Who?
One puppet.
James.
Go ahead.
Oh man, she might got you.
All right, so you know this has been another episode of the Blerd AF Experience.
I don't remember shit.
She might got you, man.
That was a long time ago. See, I'm telling you, all.
Who's the final girl in? Who's the final girl in Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
A white woman.
All right, so this has been another episode of the Blerd AF Experience. You can't even know her name.
I don't remember these folks' names. I just know I watched those as a kid. Those are fond memories of my childhood watching people get murdered. Thank you very much. So I can't be remembering my childhood. Is that what it is? You trying to postpone?
Your childhood is behind you.
She's a what's the word? Past this. Instead of a racist, she don't like the past. She don't like to bring up the past. His childhood behind him. Do you see his whole childhood behind him? past
Do
his.
you see my child?
Well, I thought he was gonna say
Shut
like my birthday is next Tuesday.
Next
I'm
Tuesday.
getting a bottle of this ooze. You know
Oh,
what I'm
I got it.
saying?
No, I got a bottle of Sky Up that I already bought. Don't
What
even
it is?
trip.
No, the Ninja Turtle ooze. What it was? TCM.
No, not the TCRI. No, I'm talking
Yeah,
about
rub that on your kneecaps, and it might.
Rub it on your kneecap.
Well, yeah. Don't let your birthday come back around. Don't let your birthday come
We
around.
got a whole year. We got a whole year.
Oh, we do. We got about 10 months. Oh yeah.
We're good. See, you'll forget about it by then. You know what I'm saying?
No, I
You
don't
will.
forget.
You'll
Oh, I don't
forget about it by
nothing.
then. You'll forget about it by then.
I'm like
You're
D
fine.
Sizzle. I don't forget shit.
You'll forget about it by then.
forget
My
about
birthday
it.
will roll and come, and I'm like, hey, remember that shit you was talking? Birthday gone.
I'm gonna do a live that day too on your birthday. Talking.
All you got to
shit.
do with Mika is show up at the local skating rink and she'll be there.
I don't skate no more.
That what she
You're
say.
lie.
I don't
I'm
skate
You're
no
a
more.
deceiver.
I'm retired.
We don't skate no more. All I do is this.
Do is this.
All
And
I
she
do
be
is
skating
this.
around. All I do is this.
When the last time y'all seen a skate video?
Hey, just because you ain't posting no
Exactly.
skate video don't mean you ain't
Exactly.
skating.
I know.
Man, I will go get my skate bag and show you how much dust is on that.
So
Say
you
Mika
don't skate
G
at your
5
house?
times at the skating rink bathroom and she show up.
Mika G. And then magically I got on skates. And I'm like,
Don't nobody skate to that. Nobody skate to that.
Dude, I haven't.
Unless you're at the family session, that's it.
They play, I never knew there was a
Oh, is that
like this people.
Look,
But it's not that version.
Look, I haven't been skating since 1993, so take that for what it will. Some people in this chat probably wasn't even born in 1993, but that's the last time a brother been skating.
It was a good year, man. 93
It was. I had my Dr. Dre the Chronic shirt.
What was you like, 12?
13.
It was a good
Word.
year.
You just did me
I don't
like
care
that.
what it was.
You just did me like that. You just did me like that.
Nigga come on,
Did you just really just leave like that?
You just did me like that.
It was a good year.
It was a good year.
It was. It was though, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Drinking my gin and juice though, cuz. Nah.
You was 12.
I was 13, cuz.
Whatever. 12, 13, somewhere in there.
And I had a
And you had a crush on Sylvia Johnson. She sat behind you in class, and you used to be like, damn, girl, I'm just trying to see what your house looks like.
That might have been
on
me.
the
Her
inside.
last name wasn't Johnson though. It was Sylvia. Wasn't Johnson.
And my crush name was Misty Nelson. So there.
Whatever.
Was
It
she-
was a
did they call
girl.
her- Was she
It
musty?
was a girl.
It was a girl. Because
Was-
if I
was she-
had, because
Did
I
they
mean,
call
I
her
ain't
Musty
saying
Nelson?
Y'all, we gotta get out of here, y'all. We can be up here all night clowning on Dre or that.
They be like,
I'm just
Dre,
saying.
you got the Musty Nelson, Dre. All right, we can go, man. We can go. Man.
You and me, us never part, my tears.
Nah, don't do that now. Don't do it now. Don't do it now. I'm about to turn the
Okay, so next week is Dre's birthday. Well, Dre's birthday is actually on Tuesday, but next week we're gonna celebrate Dre's birthday. So whatever he want to talk about next week, we will talk about it. And it's probably going to end up being Ninja Turtles and Transformers.
And hoes. That's what we're going to talk about.
Did you say holes? Like you dig holes?
He meant hoes, like the thing that we used to drink from when we was little.
Oh,
Hoes.
no, what hole?
No, I'm talking about Mr. Franco a little homely.
I cannot. Make sure y'all check us out next week for Dre Mac's birthday, and make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We are here every Monday night, starting at 8 p.m. and then 7 p.m. Dre's time. Because I'm gonna keep saying that.
No, daddy, me is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch?
Stop. But this has been another episode of the Blerd AF Experience. I am your host, Mika G, along with Illuminati and Dre Mac.
Peace. And vibe higher, y'all. Y'all have a great rest of y'all week. Where is the outro at so we can get up out of here and get these hoes with no clothes?
This guy.
Blerd as fans, if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification so you never miss another video. If you have a comment or an inquiry, make sure to put it in the comment section below.